What is going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Red Army Rant Pod. Manchester United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Also, we're going to preview the West Ham game on this show itself. I've got Ray in the building. Ray, hope you're
Big up,
doing
guys.
good. 2-0 win to Man United. And also, the West Ham game is next. 4 straight wins. And so far, looking so good for United. I mean, at the moment, things are going the way we kind of wanted. I'm not gonna get say, oh, we're back and whatnot. No, it should be the norm for United to go four wins in a row. But I hope you're doing good, Ray. I hope you're good, blessed.
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Relaxed. Just relaxed about the situation, not hyping it up because we've got a long way to go with our journey to come back to what respectability. Long journey, but I mean, this is what four wins since Ten Hag. So that's like what 2 years ago. So that's shocking, mate. So yes, I mean, I'm not celebrating it. I'm thinking that we should have been doing 4 wins before. So, but you have to enjoy it, and I do enjoy the football that Carrick is producing. It's more fast paced, and we this is what we spoke about many times on the channel, that the football is too dead, too dross, especially last year. I mean, did he try to improve it this season? He wasn't always dross, but some of the games were. And Carrick has come in. I mean, to big Carrick up. He has come in and he has made the football more entertaining.
Yeah.
And we're scoring a lot more goals. And we actually look good, against the press. People are pressing us and we're just rebounding them. Is it Rabona? Not Rabona. When you do that triangle passing, I forgot there's a name for it.
Rondo, I think the
Rondo, that's the one. We're rondoing them out. We're just making them look, tying them out, gassing them out when they try and. Hello?
No, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I thought I couldn't hear you then. Yeah, so we just yeah, man, we rondo them out, and we're getting the ball up the pitch faster and in the box faster and looking to score goals, and that's what I like to see. We should Sesko. Maybe it's just the last kick of the game, but he had a perfect chance to make it 3-0.
He still should have scored.
He should have scored. Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Sesko, and I always will back Sesko. But the problem is, I don't understand why you use your head in that position in that circumstance.
He's not good with his head. He doesn't. I mean, he got it on target, but he doesn't have the. He doesn't go and score the goal with his head like. So, yeah, but I'm happy with the game because Tottenham came to play. I think we started the first 10 minutes very, very good, and I think Tottenham grew into the game in the first half, and then that Romano tackle, man, that was rubbish. He deserved the red. That was crap.
Yeah. I don't understand how people tell me is that some people say it's not a red. I mean, he clearly went.
He clearly went in. Yeah, could have broken his ankle.
Bro, I was worried.
Literally could have broken his ankle.
I was worried about Casemiro, man. The fact that Romero even had the audacity to argue that call is crazy itself, man. It's crazy. Like, how could you argue that call? Like, it just makes no sense.
It makes no sense, mate. It is a proper red card because he just went the way his foot was high. We went to hurt Casemiro.
Yeah, man. Romero's always causing trouble, but you know what it is? The fact that people call him one of the best defenders in the world is beyond a joke. He is trash.
And he's always doing some trickery against us, handballing it or.
This is his 8th or 9th red card in his career.
Yeah, he's not like a Sergio Moreno. I mean,
yeah,
he used to get lots of red cards with Sergio, but he used to be good actually.
Yeah.
But this dude, he's not good. He's crap.
Nah, he's trash. But one player I like from their team is Van de Ven. I think Van de Ven is quality. I think he's playing in a shit Spurs side. If you play him in a side with competent defenders, competent midfielders, Van de Ven will strive. And one thing about Van de Ven is he's so good on the ball. Like he's so good at
Yes.
driving the pitch, and that's what you know what he would be perfect for that for that spot. If Spurs don't even get anywhere near Europe next season, if for example the season ends and Spurs finished bottom half of the table and nothing,
Bro, I will go for Van der Ven. Van der Ven
I would be
and
going for
Martinez.
Van de
I mean, you
Ven.
got and Martinez. You got two guys that can carry the ball and pass.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, and Van der Ven is fast, bro, because he did go on one of those runs into it, and we had to drag him down. We had to drag him down to stop him.
Yeah, man, and that's the thing. Like, and is like he's the one guy that we have. I'm like, he always likes to dribble through our whole team. Like this guy, I fear him every time we play him. He's that good of a defender. Because remember that last ditch tackle on Sesko,
Yeah,
when Sesko scored at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Remember that one?
yeah,
Quickly scored, and then he made a last ditch tackle, which then prevented how do you say it? It prevented Sesko from scoring a goal. And that's what you want from a defender who's consistent. He's a consistent guy. And I think he's playing in a shit Spurs side. Let's just
he
be
is.
real.
I mean, I mean, if we buy him and Martinez, woo,
I don't think it
I'm thinking,
would work, though. I don't think it
huh?
would work. I don't think it would work because you know what? I don't mean to sound like weird, but you're playing two left-footed center backs. I'd rather be
Oh,
on center.
yeah. I didn't realize it. Yeah, I didn't realize he left it. Yeah.
I hope De Ligt can come back fit next season because I don't think De Ligt will be fit anymore this season, to be honest with you. The way things are going for De Ligt, I highly doubt the guy's going to be fit anymore this season. Just looking at it and just judging from the standpoint, his back is constantly, re-injuring. He's like, how'd you say it? I don't know this word. It's constantly reoccurring. Like the pain is constantly reoccurring. I don't know when he's back, to be honest with you. I don't know when De Ligt is coming back. I don't think he'll
It's
come
about
back.
injury, and I wish Manchester United was a bit more truthful and just say, look, it's about injury, and we don't know who's coming back.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Maybe it could be some personal issues behind the scenes as well. Maybe you don't know. But at the same time, if it's injuries, why? One thing about United, they didn't do them. They didn't give us an answer on Malacia as well. Remember, Malacia had that 1 year. We didn't even know what it was. We didn't know where he went. We didn't know what happened. The club just hid the information completely. Malacia went. I don't know where he was, bro. Malacia was just completely gone. I didn't know where Malacia went. I didn't know what happened to him. He came back a year after playing. I don't know what happened to him. Did he serve some time? I don't know. I don't want to make speculation. Did he get injured? The club hid some information about the guy, and that's what they're doing with to De Ligt right now. They're not really giving us a clear answer on what happened to De Ligt. Right? He is constantly getting injured, injury after injury after injury, and we still don't know what's going on. But you know what? I hope he gets well soon because we desperately need. He's one of our best players this season, bro. I can't lie. He played the season for us before he got the injury, obviously. But he's been unbelievable for us. It's hard to replace a guy like De Ligt this season. But if you want to go into the transfer market this summer and find a center back to be a backup for De Ligt, I would do it because we need cover, man. And our young players, Euro. Look, I like Euro, but he has a lot to learn.
Yeah,
even
him and Heaven have a lot to learn.
Even Heaven has a lot.
I mean, unfortunately, we look a lot more solid because those two are not playing.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate, but they're young. And I hope next season they bounce back.
Yeah, man. I think what they need is a preseason. I think to give them a preseason, see what they can do, and hopefully, they can come into the team and just, all of a sudden just kick on from there.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Euro. I don't know why he was unfit. But man, like, do we look dangerous on the counter? This team does this team look dangerous on the counter attack? Like, one thing is I just start to have that inside feeling that United will score on this attack. Like the feeling always trying to come back. Like we're actually gonna score some goals. I was a bit worried about the Spurs game. I was thinking, oh shit, we don't take our chances. They could punish us here. 10-men Spurs, what Everton did to us. What did we go and do? We went and scored the second goal to wrap the game up. Should have scored more, but you know what? I'm happy, man. 3 points, I'll take it, man. We finally beat Tottenham, man. I'm happy that we've ended our drought, man. Because I don't like dropping points and losing to Spurs. Every single time I cuss Spurs out, man, I always say they're not a big six side. They're not a top six club. They just ain't.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
They're not. I think Aston Villa are. I'll be real. I think Aston Villa are, bro. Aston Villa are a bigger club than Spurs. Let's just be
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
I don't look at market. I don't look at global fan base and whatnot. It doesn't tell you the whole overall truth. Aston Villa are a bigger club than Tottenham Hotspur. It's a
Now,
fact.
Tottenham Hotspur is they've only been they've only been yeah
Yeah,
we do a sub counter attacking, but we need to fix that out. But yeah, Tottenham's only
yeah,
been good
yeah.
on the potch, and that's it. That's the only time they've been good on the potch.
Yeah.
When they reach the final, when they reach the you and then that was it.
To be fair, Mourinho had them top of the league in December at one point. I was thinking, oh shit, could Tottenham really win the league now? I was thinking, oh my gosh. You know what I mean? I was
But see,
thinking
the thing
like,
with Spurs is they've got a small club mentality because they would always want to lose to somebody to please so Arsenal don't win,
yeah,
and that's what they did in Ange as well. Ange, big Ange. Yeah,
yeah.
that's what they did him in because he couldn't understand why you want to lose to City just to stop Arsenal win.
Serious
And
football club.
people are celebrating, and yeah,
Then right, Tottenham are not a serious football club.
they're not serious, bro. They're not.
They literally sacked their manager after winning a trophy.
They sacked the manager before they win the final.
They sacked their manager after winning a Europa League. After 7
Final.
not winning anything, Tottenham won a trophy.
Yeah,
They sacked Mourinho before the cup final back in 2021.
yeah.
And then they brought in Ryan Mason, who did absolutely fucking nothing for them.
Right,
Mourinho,
Mason.
Mourinho could have won them that Carabao Cup final.
He would
He
have done.
really
He would have won
would
that.
have.
Yeah, he would have done. Yeah, I
Yeah,
won that.
man, for real. Mourinho is one that he loves to beat Pep. And at Wembley, both of them have a good record, man. Especially in League Cup finals, both Pep and Mourinho are unbeaten in League Cup finals.
Yeah,
That would have been a clash. That would have been an insane clash. Imagine Spurs would have ended their trophy drought. Then last season would have been less embarrassing to lose to
exactly.
Spurs. Because I'm just thinking, oh my God, now we handed Spurs their first trophy after 17 years. They're a banter club. Bro, it's a clown show. But you know what it is? I'm finally happy we ended that drought, man, and put Spurs in their place. Respectfully, they got put in their place. Because
Yeah, because they come to beat us, but we beat them.
yeah, man, some of the Spurs fans they talk as if they're doing so good, but really and truly they've been doing nothing. I know they're in the Champions League knockouts round of 16 and whatnot, but like, what are they going to do in the Champions League? Were they
Not only
playing?
that.
They might not win. They might not even get an easy team in the first round, bro. Ray, you know what I mean?
Exactly, man. They're just making up numbers.
Yeah, man. They kept Thomas Frank, but Thomas Frank is trash. He needs to go. I'm glad, bro, that they didn't sack Thomas Frank before our game because we new manager bounce. I'd have been like, oh my God, no, not Thomas Frank before, not sacking Thomas Frank before United, bro.
No,
I'm glad.
Frank is for like Brentford and Leeds and all those guys. He's not.
I'm just glad they came back from behind and drew Man City last week. You know what I mean? That saved him his job for a week.
Frank is not. I would say like I say like Spurs is like a Europa League team, you know, and Frank is more like a mid-level team. So where Spurs are under Frank is actually where he should be. But if you're gonna be giving Spurs a little bit of leeway, they remind me like a conference, you know, more like a conference team where they need a kind of manager to take them there. But we're you know we are where we're supposed to be. To be honest, I think. I think last season was a fluke. I don't think this team is that bad for 15th, and we got past 40 points last season total, smashed last season total. So it's all gravy. So look, it's all looking up for now. You know what I mean? Yes. Akavin, you have disappeared. So, all right. I've taken over your show for now. Anyway, yes. So, best bits of that game. Yesterday. Yeah. I mean, we were we could have got up 1-0
So sorry about that, man. Literally as I was coming back.
Hold on. I gotta go and come back because I can't hear you.
Sorry about that, guys. Literally the power cut went up. Like literally a power cut happened as I was literally about to reopen my camera again. So apologies about that, people. Apologies about that. Nah, bro. I was just I wasn't feeling too good, man. I had to just lie down for a bit and just I was late because of that. Basically, I wasn't late because I wasn't late on purpose. I was just lying down and wasn't feeling too good, bro. So apologies for the lateness on the channel and whatnot. But yeah, Ray, sorry about that, bro. As I was saying, my power cut happened just as I was about to rejoin the stream. I was literally about to come back on and open my camera again, and then the power cut went off. I'm like, oh shit! And I had to
Oh
close my
shit.
I closed my Wi-Fi, so I'm on 4G now. So
Okay.
everything should. But I'm okay. Yeah, no internet shit before we go back.
Yeah. So what you were saying before you left?
I was saying that I wasn't saying anything. I wanted you to continue. So
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I heard everything you said, but
Oh
you were
yeah. Because we were talking about Frank, isn't it?
yeah,
And I was
Thomas
saying
Frank.
that Spurs, Frank is a mid-level club manager, isn't it?
Yes.
He's not really for Spurs, bro. What Spurs is at is I reckon Spurs is like the Europa conference team, so that's where they should be, I think.
Yeah.
And Frank is rubbish. He's well, he's not rubbish, but he's not for a big. Well, I wouldn't call Tottenham a big club. I think
No,
he's
they're
not
not.
for a club like Spurs, who's a little bit above mid level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not mid level, but they're above mid level.
Bro, the irony that Thomas Frank leaves Brentford and look at what they're doing right now. They're literally in a Europa League or Champions League charge. I know they're not going to
I
get
know.
Champions within a shout of getting Champions
No,
League.
they're fighting Liverpool. They're fighting Liverpool for Europa League.
Oh, by the way, Liverpool last night, yeah. Hey,
I
you
love it.
man, bro. I swear down, Liverpool. I needed you guys to draw last night because
I
I
know they
also.
couldn't do that. The wank waste
But
man.
because why?
Listen,
I want to catch City, bro. We're
I want
literally
to catch
3 points behind them yesterday.
Yeah, I want to catch City, but see Liverpool battling out with Brentford. Yeah, I'll take that.
Mm.
I'll take that.
It's funny, but at the same time, like we still have to be careful that Liverpool can still like mount a
Yeah, they
top
still
four.
catch us. Yeah. So that's why we got to win our games. If we win our games and put more pressure on our bottom rivals,
Yeah, but the thing is,
that's what we.
Liverpool they do this all the time, bro. Every single time they're in the top four race, they go on a run and finish it in the top four every single season. We have to be
Yeah,
careful with form because they have players that can definitely pick up form, man.
yeah.
Yes.
That's why I'm hoping they don't. Because the
Mm.
Sunderland, if we win, I know we're going to preview the West Ham game, but if we win that, and then we go and they go drop points to Sunderland, we could be 8 points and 7 points clear of them.
Yeah, bro. But the thing is
You know
also
what I mean?
Liverpool are playing. They're playing Sunderland away. Chelsea are playing before us, so we have to like they're playing Leeds before us.
Seriously?
They're
Tonight?
playing Leeds at home tomorrow night.
But we play tomorrow.
We play West Ham away, but they play 45 minutes before us. They start
Oh,
their
right,
kickoff
yeah.
for us. So that's the one thing we need to be careful about. Like if Chelsea win, United know that Chelsea drop points, or United know that Chelsea win, or whatever it is. Yeah,
Exactly.
we have to really like step it up. Like
Exactly,
not.
because we've got a lot to play for,
I think we'll finish in the Champions League, bro.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that is because we literally have one game a week. Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Villa have games in March in Europe. We literally
Yeah.
have only and bro and before the Everton game, we literally have a whole week and a half off. 14 days off, bro. We don't
Exactly.
play against FA Cup. We don't play this weekend. We play tomorrow night and we have a whole week and a half off till Everton away. Which is like I'm just like, wow. I'm just thinking, all right, if that's the rest we have, then I'm thinking, bro, players like Mbuemo who's limping off the pitch against Spurs. Ahmad, I don't know who's limping at one point. They have a whole week and a half rest after the West Ham game to the Everton game.
Yeah, I mean
And you're thinking,
that.
wow, that's good fitness time for them to come back.
Yeah,
That's good time
I
to
mean that's
come
the
back.
saving grace for this, maybe for the season, because we've got rest, so these players could actually push for the because I mean people tell us, oh, what do you have to play for? But we have to play for Europe. We've got loads to play for. Just because we're not in the cup competitions, we've got loads to
Right.
play for in the league still, bro. And we've got to get to, and the rest that we've got,
Yeah.
yeah,
Bro,
that should push us in good stead.
we literally, look at the points we dropped. Brentford away, Fulham away, Burnley away, Leeds away,
Yeah.
Wolves up, West Ham at home, Everton at home. All those games, Ruben Amorim, yeah.
Mm.
Now that do you think we would be in around Arsenal right now if we had sacked Amorim time ago?
I mean that's a really hard one to say because it all depends on when you were going to sack him. Because I think last season, no, because we had a very bad squad. We had a very bad window. We sold half of the damn squad, and he only had Garnacho and Rashford and a struggling Rasmus. So even if Carrick came in last year, I don't think we'll be in this run. This season, maybe because Ruben did buy better players, and we were always on about top four.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if Ruben went, let's say December or something like that, and Carrick came in, I think we would have been by where Arsenal is maybe, but not last year, because I think last year after Ten Hag, nah, that was just bad. Because
Van Nistelrooy could have stayed to the end of the season. To be fair with you, thinking about it now,
well, they should have done. They should have kept Van Nistelrooy at the end of the season. That's what they should
yeah,
have done, and they should have not. They should have not get rid of the whole entire front line, and then But then we wouldn't have had Embremo, and we wouldn't have, we wouldn't be scoring these goals now. So it's a tricky one to say
bigger brother.
when Amri needed to go. I always said Amri needed to go at the end of the year if he didn't get where he needed to go, but he went in January, and I think the players wasn't really against the whole system, the whole project. I think they continued doing what they're supposed to do and Carrick came in and said, look, you can't drop your standards. You got to continue, and I think they continue it. They could have just, they could have taken a season off now because they said, oh well, Amron's gone now, so fuck it. But
Yeah,
I think Carrick has really said, look, this is United. You've got to fight for being into Europe, and that's what you've got to fight for.
exactly.
I think we should have had Carrick in for the Brighton game for the FA Cup.
Nah,
we would have won that.
Since the day we lost to since the day we dropped points to Wolves at home, that was the day we should have sacked him. That was the day we should have
had Carrick in for the Brighton game. We wasted too many times interviewing Ollie. I mean, I don't know what the fuck that we did that for. Should have brought in Carrick straight away, and then boom.
We're in the FA Cup still.
Yeah.
I mean, now we're not.
No disrespect to Fletcher. He's just not. He's just not ready yet, isn't he?
I mean, Fletcher was just there to take over for 2 games until we found a manager. It's not really on Fletcher.
I know. But I'm sad that he had to be I'm sad that Fletcher had to be there for Brighton, because we would have beaten. Would have beaten Brighton if he had Carrick.
We look better. We look more like attacking going forward. Like I get it, like Shea Lacey getting sent off, everything like that, whatnot. But at the end of the day, I'm still happy. But the performance levels as of late, it's looked a lot better. I think United now just have to continue that run of form against West Ham.
I think we have to just perform like that, and I think the quality we've got will shine. I mean, we've got Bruno, we've got Cunha, we've got Embremo, and if these boys stay fit and keep playing the way they play, United will get top 4 easy, maybe third. We'll finish third.
We should be playing Liverpool away this weekend, and we should be playing Liverpool away this weekend. We hadn't lost to Brighton. We should be playing Liverpool, like for real. We should be away at Anfield this weekend,
beating them.
Agreed. We should be beating them at Anfield as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they're nothing, man. They don't.
I agree with this. Midfield is looking a lot better too.
Yeah, because we're doing better passing. You know, we're not hoofing the ball up to Sesko, and we're trying to play football, and that's what I like. You know, we're
This was
outplaying football teams.
this comment right here is exactly what you and I both been discussing the whole time. Like freedom, like giving the players their natural roles, like giving them playing them in their natural positions, like telling them to do the basics, what you do best. Why? Because if you play some weird system like Amram does 3-4-3, all right, you play left wing back, you play right wing back, you play defensive midfield, you play, center forward, you play left side attacking midfield, right side attacking midfield, and one plays center back, left side of center back,
Yeah,
right side of center, all that stuff, bro.
and yeah, man. You see it in the game, man.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
this is the problem. We should have not brought a manager in that doesn't have the system that. This is why I blame the Broad more than I blame Amrin, because you bring a manager in that plays that system. You got to spend money to get players that can fit that
Yeah.
system. Don't try and tell the manager go.
But
Huh?
even then, they bought players that didn't fit the system. But even then, like still, like Amram's whenever he played a back four, we looked so good.
Yeah,
When
but he didn't want to play that because he's not used to that. So what you should do is not bring him in, because if you bring in a player that plays a back three and you know that he's got success with it, you got to spend to get him that squad. You can't just go, oh well, improve the players where you've got there, because they're not used to that. They've never played a back 4-3.
yeah, exactly.
So you've got to be looking at what you got to look at your squad, and this is why I say this board is bullshit. They don't understand sports, because if you're going to want to play a block four, you have to bring in a Carrick who knows how to play that and who's got this personnel to play it. You don't go for an Amrin who says, "Oh, I mean, go play a black three." No, sorry, go play a black four, and you don't have the players,
Yeah.
and then you don't want to buy them because you don't want to spend the money. So it's always going to end up in a crash, because the manager that you've got doesn't fit what you want to do, and then you don't want to help. You don't want to help buy. You don't want to buy anything. So you shouldn't have hired that manager. I mean, we could say what we want to say about Amrin, but the biggest problem was the board for doing that, because and I always said when they hired Amrin, why are they hiring a manager that half of the team doesn't fit, and you have to spend lots of money to get it to fit? Because Amrin needed 2, 3, 4 years of Ineos replacing players, buying players that will show the best of Amrin's system, but he never wanted to do that. So why did you hire him in the first place? Of course, it was going to end up in tears and crashing. Everyone's going to get sacked and all this because you
We
didn't
lost.
buy. Huh?
We lost the final as well.
Exactly. And you didn't buy you didn't bring in a manager, sorry, that fit the playing squad. You see the best of the playing squad now because you've got a manager that actually fits the way that Manchester United playing squad is built. You get me,
Yeah.
Akavin. So if
Yeah.
so if they're going to sign Carrick for the job, they're going to have to say, okay, look, this is how we're going to play, and you sign players that fit the way that you want to play. Don't go give me another three at the back manager, and you're not going to spend the money to get it. If you know what I mean? Because Amon is not a wing back. He's not a wing back. He's an attacking player. So is Drogo. All these guys are attacking, and they're showing you the best screen, because Carrick is coming and go. Okay, you're not going to do wing back stuff. You're going to do what you're going to do, and then we're forcing Amon to change. And I'm sorry, if a manager has won titles and is successful with his game, I don't necessarily think you should force him to change. I think that's just me. I think you should be saying, all right, this is what you're going to do. We're going to back that. Don't come and tell him, well, you're stubborn, change. He's successful for what he knows. It's like telling Pep, it's like going to Pep and say, look, Pep, stop controlling the ball. We don't want you to control the ball no more. Just do something different. Pep will like, listen, look, this is how I play. Get me what. So the Amrin thing was going to fail because of the board, because they should have said, look, yeah. And that's why you see the best of United better now, because we've now got Carrick in, who is a DNA of the club because he's played under Sir Alex, and he knows what it takes to make United fans happy because if we play that fast-paced football, create a lot of chances, work the goalkeeper, score a lot of goals, attacking football, we're going to be like, yes, that's the guy. And we're winning games as well with him. So why in hell they both don't use their brain and go, okay, this is how we need to present this package. And if he's not going to be carried the manager, get another manager just like that who plays that sort of football and build a team playing that football.
Yeah. Why style United and their winless drought versus Spurs? We won 3 games before this because United finally beat Spurs. That's why. It's not that it's not a winless drought. We won 3 games in a row. I remember. I know that. I'm talking about Tottenham games. We haven't beaten Tottenham for time, bro. That's what I meant. I didn't mean endless winless drought in the last 3 games. No, what I meant was we finally beat Spurs. That's how I'm gonna say it. Bruno playing that stupid double pivot midfield from half the season sometimes. I think if Bruno playing this natural position, number 10, his numbers are more insane. Exactly, and you've seen the best.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
But I agree with this.
Yeah.
Agree with this one. Only back 3 manager we should go for is Inzaghi. Facts. That's the only guy we should go for if it's 3 at the back. Agreed.
But they're not gonna buy the player. Thing is, they're not gonna build the squad for that. So I don't want to see that no more. It goes back to the argument I had. Sorry?
Maybe it's just coaching that's effective. That's why.
I don't know, man. I don't think that this board will spend the money for anything extravagant. You know what I mean? Because playing at the back 3 is extravagant football because you've got to have a specific person that understands the movement, the passing, every single thing. And this board doesn't want to do that because they'll be like, play Luke Shaw. Well, Luke Shaw's not a bloody wing back, is he? Oh, they're like that. Diallo, this guy is actually looking better because he's not a wing back. And I'm like, yo, Diallo's got my praise, and you know how I feel about this dude. You know what I mean? And he's getting my praise. I saw him yesterday, and I'm thinking, bro, you sucking me back into it again somehow. I'm gonna have to give you a good player rating.
I'm not falling for it. I still think we need you right back.
You're not falling for it.
He's fooled us too many times, Ray. I'm not gonna fall for it no more.
Yeah. But I've got to give him a good rating this morning. I can't be a hater. I have to give him, and it's like, Dalo, you've done it again, mate. You always somehow come back with some performances, and yeah. But as you're right, I'm not falling for it this time, bro. I'm still nah. And even Luke Shaw as well. I'm not falling for it.
Carragher's solved the midfield problem, solved the Bruno Grenade problem, and stop leaking goals. Bruno and the Carragher's are really the best 10 in the league. I hear you. He's been quality, man. Been absolutely quality. 21 is coming home. Big up to you, boss of Blue. Big up to you.
Big up, bro. I wouldn't say that just yet. There's a hell of a lot more work.
Hopefully someday, somehow, we lead 2 goals versus Fulham. Though we did, but then again, that was on that's a penalty and
a wonder strike.
Exactly.
But it happens, bro. It happens. You're not gonna always get a clean sheet, but as long as you're scoring goals, that's the name of the game, bro. I mean, clean sheets win your titles, but we're far away from that because there's a lot more things to do when you got a clean sheet. You need a good midfield, a solid back, and a solid goalkeeper. We've got a decent goalkeeper, a decent back, but not a good midfield still. So these things
are improving, but it's still not there.
No, it's not there. You know what I mean? And that's what when you get those things correct, then you say, okay, we could be winning tackles because you won't be conceding goals then because you'll be scoring more.
Yeah.
It's a bit like how Arsenal does it. Arsenal, you can't really score goals against them, but they can score goals against you.
Yeah.
That's where we need to be.
We scored 3 wonder goals against them. Or 2 wonder goals, excuse me.
Yeah. But that's what we need to be like. You need to score wonder goals to beat us, not just go. And we're not there yet. We're not. That's why I say we're not there. We still have a lot of work to do.
That wasn't playing better because of position. He's looking better because character system is tighter. He makes a mistake. A player is no more than 5 meters away for him to recover. True,
but he's not fooling me.
Top bins penalty and a Brazilian wonder goal. Not worried. Yeah, exactly. Facts. Simeone talking about Inter Milan relevant once again and reached 2 Champions League finals with limited budget. And we all know financial crisis of Serie A clubs, but then they have good players. We don't. That's the problem.
That's
I
the thing,
mean,
bro.
Maguire's been playing a bit better, but still,
This is
Maguire
the
has.
problem. This is the problem. I mean, I looked at the lineup yesterday, and 8 players has
Yeah.
been there for time.
Mm.
8 players. So that's like that's more than half of your team that has been there.
Dallo,
Diallo, yeah. Diallo,
Maguire.
Casemiro,
Casemiro
Shaw.
4 years though. To be fair with you, only
But
4
it's been there
years.
before Carrick. So yeah, okay, you could exclude him. So you could say about 6, 7 players have been there since Carrick and Ollie came in before as
Yeah.
interims. So this is the worrying bit. This is what I'm saying to you. He's not picking anybody kind of like barring the guys that we bought. He's not really picking anybody that's new and developing them along the way. It's basically the guys that's been there pre when he was been there for when he was doing with Ollie. So
Mm.
this is why it's clicking for him, because he's not actually having to say, well, okay, I need to bring in Shea Lacey or bring in this dude or bring in that dude and make the team in my image. This is why I say with the interim stuff, we have to be careful. And when it comes to summer, we have to really the board, not we, because we know what we want, but the board is really have to sit down and go, are we going to get another good season out of the core that we've seen? That your Luke Shaws, your Diallos, your Maguires, your Amads. Well, Ahmad, yeah, you probably will do. But all these guys we're gonna have to reshape. And is Carrick going to be the guy to reshape it? Because
Yeah.
even though we're playing good and we're playing well, I've noticed the familiarity. Because I looked at it and I thought, oh, wait, this lineup is exactly the same lineup that we would have played under him when Ollie and him was together. Minus Fred and McTominay. And so I'm thinking, oh, yes, they understand it because they've actually been through it before. So they understand what's going on. They're not picking up anything new.
Mm.
And they're not. They're not picking up anything new. And it's like, this is where, yes, we're winning games and yes, we're doing good. But this is where I always say, look, before we say give Carrick the job, you've got to think we need to rebuild the squad, mate. We can't just keep relying on the same. We can't keep relying on Diallo. We can't keep relying on Shaw. These boys have passed it because they're not playing week in, week out. Yeah, they only play one game. It suits them because they don't have to. They can only run for that game and then recover. But if we make Champions League, we know we'll be playing 2 games a week, and we know we'll be playing 3 games a week when we play the cups.
Yeah.
Can you tell me that Luke Shaw and all those boys will continue to stay fit? I don't think so. And that's where we've got to look at. But that's down the road. Because right now we're focusing on the game that we've just won.
They're not good enough to play in the Champions League.
That's the thing, is they're not good enough, no.
If we qualify for Champions League, we need a squad overhaul. But the
Yeah.
problem is they never invest when we're in the Champions League. They only invest to get to the Champions League, and that's been our biggest issue, Ray. You know what I mean? If Michael Carrick wins all games, in giving a hypothetical situation, I think if manager like Enrique and Nagelsmann are available, United go for him. I agree with that. I think Nagelsmann and Enrique are my 2 top managers like to bring us United. And I wouldn't, you know what? If Flick ever leaves Barcelona, I'd probably bring him like a couple of years or something as well. I wouldn't mind Flick. Flick's a good manager.
Exactly, man. I mean, this is what you got to look at. I mean, what I would do, I would give Carrick like a job on the coaching staff if he wants. Keep the familiarity there, but then just go, because you can't. I mean, listen, you can't turn down Flick, Enrique, and all these boys if they come available and go, yeah, I fancy the United job. How are you going to turn them down?
You know what you could do, Ray? You could still keep Carrick around the football club. You
That's what I said. Yeah, keep Carrick around as
still make him like
maybe
one of
as or maybe assistant to Flick or something like that. But you cannot turn, if these boys come available, you cannot just turn, oh yeah, Carrick's won loads of games, so let's just go with Carrick. No, you've got to you got to go with some class. Yeah.
We're going back to the drawing board for Casemiro leaves. Let's be real. If we do anything this season because of the quality of the DM role, Manu. Yeah, that's true. That is true. We are going to go back to the drawing board with Casemiro when he leaves,
Mm.
and that's the. We need to replace him with somebody. I can't really think of any other good players than Joshua Kimmich. He's the only guy in my eyes that can really replace Casemiro because he's that good. But then again, if you want some younger players, get Adam Wharton. Go get one of these guys.
Yeah.
People actually hate watching United. I've generally heard rivals United saying United play best football in the league. It's not beautiful, but it's also effective. True. Ahmad needs to improve his decision making in the final third. That Cunha the goal was disallowed because of the offside. Ahmad needs to bury his chances. But he passed to Cunha, and he saw that Cunha was offside. That's true. No, I agree with you. Ahmad in the final third needs to improve his decision making. I wholeheartedly agree with you there. Ahmad,
He's not as good as last year, though, isn't he? I must admit.
Because you know why he's not the main man anymore. When Ahmad was the main guy, he was doing stuff for us. Now he's no longer. He's one of our. I wouldn't say role player, but he's a guy that starts on a weekly basis, and he starts in that. He's one of our main guys, but he's not the main guy. Last season he was made the main guy, but this season he's no longer. I think it's one of Embuemo, Cunha, or Bruno Fernandes, or Casemiro, and then I would probably put. But then again, look, I agree with you. Ahmad in his final third needs to improve decision making 100%. There's so many times where even under Amorim, there was times where Embuemo made the run into the box. He never found Embuemo. He just took shots from outside the box. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
If you look at Embuemo's through on goal, he scores. Ahmad sometimes just goes for it, and sometimes it's just a wasted chance. I hear you though. Still, Ahmad doesn't need to be as good as a creative player on a finisher. But then again, when you have your chances, you need to take them still. Ahmad's been missing some chances. He needs to score. Because
you need a threat, bro. You need a goal. You need a goal scoring threat all around your team. Because
exactly.
If people say, "Oh look, Ahmed, oh shit, yeah, we can leave him because he's not going to score." Then they're going to go mark Mbeumo and then they're going to mark Cunha. But if you have to go mark Cunha, Mbeumo, and Ahmed, it's going to drive the opposition team manager insane because you can't leave Ahmed alone because he's going to score your goals. And you can't leave the rest alone because they're going to score your goals. And that's where Ahmed needs to, that's where we were deadly. That's where we were at our best because, I know we always go back to Ferguson days, but when we had the likes of Nani, these boys used to score, so you couldn't leave them alone. And that's what we need. That's what Ahmed needs to be.
Create and score. Both.
Yeah, create and score because it becomes unstoppable then, bro. You be thinking, wow, Ahmed, bang goal, Cunha, bang goal.
Giggs end product, Nani end product.
Exactly.
Product.
Ronaldo end product, Valencia end product. This is what we need, mate.
Even when
these guys. Before he was right back. Before Valencia was right back, but then when we bought him he used to score some goals. But we need. That's what we need, bro. We need that. So it's going down.
That's funny.
But if they go down, I'm laughing.
I don't think they'll go. I don't think they'll get ready.
No, I don't think they'll go down. I don't think they'll go
down. But they're so close to that relegation zone. They're literally within 6 points off. They need us to. They need us to beat West Ham.
Yeah. But they basically haven't improved from last season.
They're 3 points off. They're 3 points off Leeds, bro.
I know.
Could be 17th again. They were 17th last. They were 17th.
They were 17th last year. Yeah, 17th again. Yeah.
I would love it if Tottenham gets relegated. I can't stand Tottenham. Even as I don't hate them to the extent that Arsenal fans, Chelsea fans do. But in recent times, I've just been sick of losing to Tottenham. I've just been.
Tottenham fans are becoming with too much chess, and they're not really there. I don't know where they get the chess from. I mean, you are still Spurs. Yeah, you want to. I mean, everybody ends a trophy drought. I mean, I'm not even caring about that. But why are you giving people beef? And you're Spurs. You're still Spurs, by the way. You know what I mean? You've not traveled. You've not challenged for the title in any of our lifetime.
They have to be fair with you under.
Oh yeah, once.
For a bit.
That was with Potts, but
they finished second that year.
Yeah. No, I think Arsenal finished above them.
Even the year before they finished. Even the year before they finished behind Arsenal, but then they were in a title race for a little bit. Arsenal were actually top for longer, so it was actually Leicester versus.
So it's one time in our lifetime. Spurs have ever been in anything.
It was Leicester versus Tottenham. Leicester versus Arsenal. Leicester versus Tottenham, because Tottenham were not behind. Excuse me, Arsenal were behind for a shorter period than Tottenham was. Arsenal were
Yeah.
actually top for a longer period than Tottenham was that year. Arsenal actually beat Leicester twice to win the league. To almost win the league. Arsenal finished second, and the following year, Arsenal finished seventh? Or no, sorry, they finished around fifth or sixth, and no, excuse me, they finished fifth that year. They got Europa League, and prior to that, what's it called? They won the FA Cup that year, and Spurs finished second to Chelsea.
Yeah. So Spurs have been yeah. Excuse me, yes. Only once in our lifetime Spurs have been like relevant, in the like title stuff. So I don't. That's probably where the chess has come from. They've done that once, and then they think, oh yeah. But that was only like one in the last 40 years. That's bad.
Actually, I'm about to say, as last season differences, we now have three clinical players like Cunha, Mbeumo, and Bruno. I hear you. Facts.
Yeah.
Potential Ahmad, he needs to take more risks. Sometimes he goes for an easy pass, and he's capable of scoring goals. But that's not for sure. But Ahmad, there was a time where against Chelsea, he should have crossed to Sesko, who had a wide open header in the box. That's what he didn't do. He needs to take his chances more.
No, yeah, he needs a bit more output. He's a tenacious player, but he needs more output. More goals and assists.
Facts. But more thoughts on the game. I thought United were effective. I thought we did our job.
We did our job, bro. I think we were slowly getting into the game more than Tottenham. We won the first half. I think it was a period. It was because we started very well. I think Mbeumo missed a chance, and you should have made that 1-0. And then we were dominating, and then Tottenham came in about 5 minutes. They came back, but then we started going again. So before the red card, we were just about to open them up, I think, and because that's where the red card came from, because we were opening them up a bit. So we won the first half, and we definitely won the second half. So 2-0 deserved by us. It wasn't no like fluke and bad play. We dominated both halves.
13 games left with Casemiro. Y'all just enjoy it. Don't look past it as madness. Facts, bro.
I'm sad that he's going.
Ineos need to invest as much as they did, if not more, in the squad this summer, bro. It needs to be
facts,
needs to be
bro.
the biggest investment they've made.
Go watch. Sorry.
No, go on. It's okay.
Go watch my Instagram video, boy. In the chat, people in the chat, go watch my Instagram video. And that says it what Ineos needs to do. They need to do it. They need 6 players. I said 6 players. They needed for me.
This is Ray's Instagram, guys. If you guys want to go follow, type these exact words and follow Ray's Instagram. He made a video talking about Man United Ineos. But everyone, make sure you guys go follow him as well and show some love as well. Take care, Sanke. Take care, bro. Anything more you want to add? Or you want to?
No, not really. I mean, that's what the game was. I mean, I was worried about the game because I thought Tottenham is, but we passed the test. There's a test there, and you can't complain. We passed that test. The test was there because Tottenham did come to play. Before the red card, Tottenham did come to play, and they wasn't sitting back. They were actually pressing us. They were actually trying to get the ball from us, but we were playing them very, very calm and comfortable. So
they were playing it around. They were playing behind quite easily. We need to fix that. Allowing team to behind too easily. We allowed Spurs to take almost a good shot.
Yeah,
almost. But then again, we ended up doing our job and we finished our chances. Sorry, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off there. Sorry,
no worries, man. No worries. As I said, we passed the test, and the test was there too. There was a big test, and we passed it. So I can't. I mean, there's things we could do better, but overall, beating Spurs, yeah.
Dorgu's not going to come back till I think April, bro. Dorgu's injured.
No, long time, bro. Long time.
Nah, he's not going to come back during that break. It's a 10-week injury. De Ligt is gone. He's re-injured his back, I think.
Bloody hell.
Mason Mount's just get him out, man.
Yeah, man. It's just finish. I'm finished with him now because of his injuries. Not because he can't play. because of injuries. We need man that's fit, man. We can't rely on guys like Mount. Sad because I think a fit Mount will kill it in this team, but he's just not fit.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get to player ratings, shall we?
Yeah, man.
Let's get to player ratings, and we have the West Ham preview as well. So right after this, we're gonna continue the show for the West Ham. Hold on 1 second, bro. Get the United team out for a second. All right, Lemons in goal. He didn't have much to do, bro. Let's be real.
Not much to do, but still solid. He's a solid seven. So he's a solid 7 every week.
Yeah, 7 because I think he was solid, even though despite him still not having much to do. But when he
I think he did do one mistake where he passed the ball to Spurs player, and then he thought, "Oh shit!" But we recovered, and then he didn't do anything weird after that. So 7,
I agree. Diogo Dalot. Let's give that round of applause for Diogo Dalot for once. It actually was a performance that you and I can finally praise. We've been slandering him so much on this show. He's finally stepped up. He's finally had his good game.
Man, I can't play. I can't. I got to give him an 8 because he's like. I got to give him that because he played good.
Yeah, 8, bro. I'm literally gonna say 8, man. He was tackling, was running back, tracking back, and less pressure. Got the assist for the second goal as well.
Exactly, man. So you can't. Yeah, I mean, I was like, wow.
You can't.
Where did this guy come from? But
but yeah, 8 for Dorgu.
Hello, Mr. You see, he doesn't play so good that he can't even remember his.
Yeah, I'm literally like tongue twisted there. Harry Maguire, I would say 7.
Yeah, because he's solid, man. He didn't make any mistakes. He didn't give a pen away like he did last game. So yeah, it was solid. Yeah.
So 7. Would you agree? 7? I say.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7. Yeah.
Lisandro Martinez, another 7 for me.
Yeah, he was solid again. He was solid. He was very solid. For the clean sheet, they were solid, man. Yeah.
Luke Shaw.
Solid, man.
7
Another
again.
Man.
I thought he was good.
Yeah. They're solid. Yeah. They were solid, but our back 4 was solid in that game.
Current real tales, but we went from no shoulder guard conversations to also conversation. Bruno Fernandes. He's not lie to you, Bruno's been balling. So yeah, 7 for the entire 8 for Dalot, 7 for the rest of them in the back line. And
7 for the rest of them, yeah. Dalot 8. Wow, can't believe I'm saying that. Anyway,
Casemiro.
Solid ball. 8.
8? Yeah, I agree. I'm saying 8 too.
Yep. Solid, man. Good guy. I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah, same. Gonna miss him big time, 100%.
Yeah, really good player.
Big time, man.
I've never doubted that that Kaz wasn't gonna be good. I think he needed a lot more people around him though because of his legs, but he's still got it, man.
Play him correctly as well. That's the thing.
Play him correctly, yeah.
Yeah. Kobe Mainu?
He was doing it, man. He was doing it. I'll give him a 7, yeah. 7.5 because he was doing some really good passing and linking up.
I agree, 7. Ahmad, 7 again for me.
Solid. Yeah, he was solid, but he just needs a bit more to get to an 8. He just needs a little bit more output, like, you know what I mean? Because output always gives you another high rating, doesn't it? So to get to an 8, he needs to up it, but he's a solid 7.
I agree. Bruno, Miguel, Borges, Fernandes.
My brother gets a 9. And he's my man of the match.
I wouldn't say man of the match because I'm giving it to Dalot for once. I want to, I think Bruno Fernandes was the original man of the match and deservedly so. But if I had to give my man of the match, I'm going to give it to Diogo Dalot for once. For once, a good performance. For once, he actually played well. So I'm gonna give it to Dallo. But yeah, Bruno 8.
Is-
So 8 for me.
yeah,
I'm really,
I give Dallo 8, but he's not getting man of the match for me. But that's my man of the match. 8, yeah.
Mateus
No, I said a 9. I said a 9 because he just
Are you saying
was
9?
all over.
Okay.
I said a 9 for Bruno. Yeah.
Mateus Cunha. I'll say 7.
Yeah,
It was a bit quiet. I can't lie to you. It was a bit quiet.
it was a bit quiet. I wish he was. I wish he was onside and he would have scored that goal because that was a good finish. But he was offside, and when he didn't celebrate, I thought, yeah, he must have been. He must have been offside.
Big time.
Because I was looking for the surfing. I was looking for the surfing celebration again, but he was like, "Oh, I was like, wait, why is he not? Oh, yeah, it's offside. It's a shame." Yeah,
So Cunha 7. You agree 7?
7. Yeah. He wasn't terrible, but he wasn't. Wasn't the Cunha that we saw scoring some goals, man.
Brian and Buomo. I was gonna give him a 6, but then I realized he scored. So because other than the goal, and Buemo's been a bit quiet this game. He didn't have his best of games. Let's just be honest. His overall game wasn't amazing.
No,
Buemo.
but he gets a
His first
7.
I mean,
He gets a 7.5 because he scored.
I'll say 7. I'll say 7 because he scored that goal. If he didn't score, I'm saying 6. He was really quiet.
I give him a 0.5 because he scored. 7.5 because he scored the goal, and
Fair
he's a good goal scorer, bro. I mean,
that corner kick
yeah,
worked
he's
from
a really
training.
good finisher.
That was a training ground-esque goal, man. That was
Man.
a
That was right on the training ground. You know what I mean? But I'm impressed with him in Bromo because he comes and he's playing a position where everyone's always going to say, "Oh, you're not scoring, not scoring," but he's come and scored goals. I think he's got 10 goals.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I 10 goals for United this season already. Yes.
yeah, already. So you can't knock that guy in terms of his output.
Yeah. Insane fact. Bruno was 4 goals behind KDB all time. KDB joined the league in 2015. Bruno joined in 2020. Fair enough.
Well, there you
The
go.
only thing is Bruno will not catch KDB, man. It's not about the stats and the numbers. It's about the titles that KDB's won. That's
Because
the thing.
KDB played in a team that was. Listen, I always said this about Bruno. If Bruno was in a team that we should have built for him, bro, there's nobody catching Bruno in terms of titles, assists, all this. But we never built a team for Bruno.
Yeah.
We never did it. And it's not and he's been our best buy in the last 10 years, Bruno Fernandes.
Mm.
There's nobody else I can tell you that says been better buy than him. He's been the best buy.
In my opinion, I'm gonna give Ander Herrera a rare shout. I think Herrera was quality as well.
But we got rid of him, didn't we?
I rated Ander Herrera big time. He was a quality player, man. It's a huge shame we didn't extend his contract.
This is what I'm saying. We should have had Herrera, Bruno,
Pogba.
put all in the team and then build that team, and that team would have been
That was one of the best midfielders in the league by distance.
Yeah. But we somehow flopped it. I don't know how we did. How the hell did we flop that up? I don't know.
We could have bought Bruno earlier, we could have bought him a year earlier.
Yeah, bought Bruno Fernandes, Herrera, Pogba, and then somebody else. And then we would have just been killing it. But yeah, well, that's the main reason why I hate the board so much. Because you never should look at what could have been. Sorry, before you should never look at what it could have been. But when you look back what could have been, you despise your board more because you're thinking, bro, what could have been? Should have been, exactly.
Oh, we never failed to build a midfield behind Paul Pogba. We never gave him like a proper CDM. We never gave him like a striving because he had to do all the work, and I felt bad. And I felt and so when we sold Henrik Mkhitaryan, I was like, oh my god, that's a horrible sale, man. Because I rated Mkhitaryan much.
Why? I don't know why we sold him because he scored some great goals.
He was good for us, man, big time.
For fucking Sanchez, bro. That's why I hate this board, man. Anyway, let's go back to the ratings.
The fact that Sanchez wanted to go back to Arsenal straight after signing for United, I'm like, yeah, you absolute fraud.
Exactly, fraudster, absolute fraud. Anyway,
sorry about that.
Yeah,
Benjamin Sesko.
Yeah, we need the subs.
Because he missed
I'm
that
sorry. I have to give him a
5.
4. I have to give him a 4 because he should have scored
Yeah,
that goal.
scored that goal. I'm
I
looking
like
forward.
Sesko, man. I really do, and I think the season has been harder on him because when he gets his goals, then they bench him.
There's no
They,
credit to him. He doesn't get enough credit.
he doesn't get enough credit, and the thing is, if he's like playing week in week out, he scores that header.
Yeah, Michael.
But the thing he didn't score he didn't score the header because when he's in his form, they bench him and they don't bring him on. They bring him on the bench, and I'm thinking a striker needs games to go score. Once he scores 2, 3 goals, he needs to continue scoring. So yeah, it's not. He's not that. He's not a bad player. He's not a bad player. He's
Yeah.
not a bad player. He's not. He makes good runs. He just needs games.
I wish he could score, man. Score a couple of those chances, man. Like last week, you took your chance, you scored the winner. Score this one, make it 3-0. Game's wrapped up in the bag, 3-0. You get you. On to news. Also, we're saying 4, yeah, for Sesko. 4, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nusser Mazraoui.
Oh.
I'm saying. I mean, he had 10 minutes or something like that. I'm probably gonna say. Do you know what? Mazraoui, Ugarte, Xerxes, and Fletcher, they can't get a rating because they didn't
They didn't
play
have
enough.
They didn't have enough to do. We didn't have
So
enough to do, and we were dominant anyway.
So Sesko is the only one that can really rate off the bench. Everyone else, I mean, they didn't have much time, but everyone gets a 4 off the bench pretty much. Let's just say 4.
Yeah, not because they were bad. I think Xerxes wasn't bad, but they didn't have much to do.
Yeah, didn't have
Because
much
we were dominating, we were winning, we were still. Once we scored the second goal, we actually looked more dominant. We actually looked like we were score 3, 4, 5. So yeah. I mean, when they came on, the game was basically won. There's no way Spurs were going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you rate who's your man of the match?
Man of the match? I can't really give it to Bruno, man, because some of the stuff he was doing in that game, I was like, wow. He was doing Ribono tricks. He were doing Zidane spins. I'm thinking, yo, this guy's just pulling it off.
Only thing is, he was taking a few shots from outside the box.
Yeah, I think he was trying to really smash it, but the stuff that he was doing is the stuff I like to see in football. To be honest, I like to see.
You gotta take risks,
Sorry?
you know.
Yeah, man. The stuff Bruno was doing, is stuff I like to see. I don't mind seeing a Ribono. I don't mind seeing a Zidane spin. These are the things I want to see in football. I just don't want.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see. I don't know. I'm a bit old school. See, I like a bit of flame in my game. I don't just want to see pass sideways, pass. Take people on, do a bit of trick. Get me excited. That's what football's about.
Facts. Big up, Kyle. Hope you're doing good, my guy. Hope you're blessed.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. So sorry for being late. Where are we so far?
Hold on, I've got to come out and come back in because
I could tell you weren't able to hear him. I can't lie.
Yeah,
happens all the time. My apologies. We just got to player ratings, but I'll ask you for your player ratings now if you want to. Lamens in goal. What are you saying? Me and Ray gave him a 7 because he didn't have much to do.
Yeah, I agree with you. He didn't have much to do. I feel like the attack did well. Also, Tottenham going down to 10 men gave United a bit of confidence. So I think 7 is, I'll say a 6.
We need to score inside 30 seconds as well. Don't forget, we need to score inside 36 seconds with Mbeumo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say it as 6 because let's be honest, he gave us 7 when the player had something to do. But I think Lamens only had a few shots, 1 to 5 shots left throughout the game. Yeah, so a 6 is good enough. You see, a 7 is when a player is more involved, but was it excellent enough to be 8?
He didn't have much involvement, to be fair with you.
Yeah, so it's a 6 for me.
Diogo Dalot, who, by the way, I forgot to say, was my man of the match.
Dalot.
Yeah, quality. Been quality, man. Me and Ray gave him an 8.
Yeah, I'm not going to play 8 anymore. What did you say, sorry?
One call.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Maguire?
Me
and Ray gave him... We actually gave the entire back line, aside from Dalot, a 7. Dalot's the only one who got an 8. So Maguire, Martinez, and Shaw, what are you saying for them?
Okay, for the entire back line, I don't think they are involved as much. I felt like Tottenham, when they went down to 10 men, they were more defensive than attacking, if I'm not wrong.
Mm.
Yeah. So I think like a 7 is doable for the rest of the back line except that lot. But Luke Shaw played well as well. Yeah, so I think I was impressed, especially with that shot from outside the D. Yeah,
Yeah,
so I think I'll give Luke Shaw and Dalot like an 8. Like you can,
And,
like when was the last time you saw Luke Shaw shoot a goal outside and it
yeah.
almost went in? It was a
Mm,
long time. So
but
yeah, Dalot and Luke Shaw an 8 for me. The rest of the back two was a 7.
mm.
Yeah.
Casemiro. Wait, you
9.
gave Luke. You gave Luke Shaw a rating, yes. Luke Shaw and Dallo, you gave a rating, yes.
8. You give them
Yeah.
both 8.
Okay. And Casemiro, what are you saying for Casemiro? Me and Ray gave him was it 7 or 8 that we gave him, bro?
No, give him, I think give him 8.
We gave him.
Yeah.
All right, we'll
Yeah,
give him an 8. 8.
I'll
Same.
give Casimo an 8. He was impressive. Casimo always loves playing against Tottenham. It is hard to see him go at the end of the season. And if we're signing to if we're signing Tonali, I feel like Tonali will be a clear replacement for him. He's
Mm.
he's aggressive, but my issue with Tonali is obviously the side issues as well. He's similar to Greenwood. You know how Greenwood had the issues where he was accused
yeah,
of something. So if you bring, so why are you signing a player that was has a case against him, and you kicked out another player who had a case? So it's like how you have double standards.
yeah,
Yeah, so you cannot. I don't get it. Why sign to Dali and you kicked out Greenwood for? I know both of them did different kinds of cases, but they are both convicted of something and they are both proven. One was proven guilty and another was not was proven innocent. So if you're kicking out Greenwood, if you kicked out Greenwood 2 years ago for having a case against him, by bringing another player that has a case against him. So I think
yeah.
for either back to Caseribo, he is at 8. I will miss him. Yeah, a lot.
Copy menu.
Well, the menu I'll say is a 7. What did you guys give him?
7.
7.
7, yeah.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandez.
I'll say Bruno
8.
Fernandes was key 9.
Okay, so you and Ray
I'll say
agree. So
9 because you see Bruno Fernandes game in, game out, he has been performing well. It's sad to see
mm,
him not get an assist, but again, I feel like he did well, especially that goal. And it's good to see him be the captain finally. He encouraged his teammates, and it has belonged saying that in Bruno Fernandes. So I'll say
yeah.
it's a 9. He has been key in the creative attack output.
Hmm.
Ahmad.
Ahmad was quiet, quite quiet. I don't know whether I'm the only one who noticed, but Ahmad has not been providing an assist or a goal in recent times. So
Yeah,
I'll
that's what
give
we said
Ahmad
of it.
a 7.
Me and Ray still gave him a 7 because you know why he was still a
Mm,
bit effective, though he still didn't do much. I still say
mhm.
7. What are you saying though, bro? What's your rating for him? You saying
Yeah,
what?
I'll say 7 because you see, Ahmad, he hasn't contributed to the attack in recent times. In the last 5 games, he hasn't
Mm,
had a goal or an assist, unless I'm wrong. But he has been quite quiet. He has been under the shadow of Kodia, Bomu, and yes,
mm,
he has been key with those passes, clean balls, but like
yeah,
how a player is starting to glow back to big into the shadow. It might be of Ten Hag days where Ahmad was in the shadows of Anthony, and he cannot let himself go back to being in the shadows of another player.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Um, So you're saying 7 as well, Ahmad?
Yeah, 7.
Mateus Cunha. I thought he was the quietest of the attack, in my opinion, Mateus Cunha. I thought he was a bit quiet today, I can't lie to you. Or Saturday.
Yeah, he was quiet. He was also quiet on Saturday. I'll give him about 7 for that. He did contribute ideas. Did he provide an assist or a goal? No, I don't think so. So I think a 7. A player that I'm pissed off is Sesko. How do you miss such a chance? Sesko could have had a goal, and it's embarrassing to see how he headers the ball straight into the goalkeeper's arms. Like Sesko, you know better, and it's good to see how
You should have
Bruno.
taken.
It's good to see how Bruno at full time was lecturing him for how can you do that as a striker. If you headed the ball, head it inside the goal, not the goalkeeper's
He
head.
should have just. He should have just kicked it, man, instead of heading that. He could have got a foot to that, He could have got a foot to that, and he could have finished it, man. Maybe he was thinking, oh, it's the end of the game. I'm not going to worry too much. But at the end of the day, like, goal difference matters, right? We need to get off goal difference.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, he should have took a touch. Should have took a touch and scored.
Yeah.
Because Tottenham was exposed. You know what I mean? So
They were crap, man.
But you see, he can't be missing such chances. West Ham will never give him that much space in the next game. West Ham will never.
no.
Yeah, especially West Ham that is relegation place, they can never give him that much space. And him missing such a chance against Tottenham, that is outrageous.
Sorry about the background noise, people. So what are you saying for Sesko then? So you're saying Cunha 7 and Sesko what? Me and Ray gave Sesko a 4.
4.
It was
Because it missed.
excuse me, Brian and Buemo first before you go. Me
Yeah,
and Ray gave him a 7.
I give him 7.5 because he scored a goal.
I gave him a 7 because you know why? Other than scoring the goal, he was really quiet, man. He was his off game. Like he didn't have a amazing game. His touches were a bit off as well. What do you think? What are you saying, bro?
I'll give Obemo a 7. Yeah, I agree with you. He has been quite quiet. I think with United, that's like when a team goes 10 men, there's not that hunger in United to press to go for a goal. Once United goes 1-0 up, you can see the game becomes quiet. The players are too confident.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's lucky that Tottenham's confidence was lower than United's confidence. If it was at West Ham, if it was an Everton will have beaten us just on Saturday. So that's the thing.
Sesko.
Yeah, Sesko, I'll give him a 4.
4. Okay.
He has been quite poor. Except him scoring some goals in the last 5 games, I consider Sesko a bit poor.
Mm.
Yeah.
Every other sub. So like Jack Fletcher? It was Jack or Tyler? Excuse me. Tyler Fletcher, Joshua Zirkzee, Emmanuel Ugarte, and Nuzar Mazraoui all get a 4 because they really much. They only had like under 10 minutes to play. So I'm saying we all said 4 for them. 4 for every single.
No, I'll give them an NA.
Okay, so no rating. Okay, fair enough. Who's your man of the match?
Yeah, because you see, you cannot really give them a rating. They like when you get to the pitch, you just start what ball. It's like jogging up and down, like warm up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you cannot give them a 4 because when they give them a 4, it's like they've played more minutes in the game, and they haven't. So for them, they just warm the ball, run up and down, and the whistle was blown. So it is an NA for me. I don't think the subs made were game changing subs. I think the subs made were just there to stabilize the team and just secure those 3 points.
Yeah.
Well,
Get him a run out.
So who's your man of the match again?
I'll say Bruno.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, he has
Right.
been more active. We could also give it to Bruno or any other player. It is Bruno. Yeah.
Anyways, guys, we're gonna go to the West Ham game now. West Ham preview, just a quick 15-20 minute preview. And Kyle, just actually before we go, thoughts on just give you a little review of the game of the Spurs game real quick before we go on to the next one.
Okay. First of all, he cannot come into a review without complimenting the win. We beat Spurs for the first time since 2021, or was it 2021 or 2022?
Something like that. 22, I think.
Yeah. So we
22,
had gone.
23, Ten Hag's first season, we beat him 2-0.
Yeah, we
Bruno,
Yeah.
dominated that game. That's the best
and,
goal I've
and
seen.
and even Fred scored.
Yeah, so we ended our 3 year clout. The reason why I'm saying 3 years clout because we went to 2023 without a win, 2024 without a win, 2025 without a win against Spurs. And it is good performance. What I would have wanted United to do is whether can we get that win against Spurs when they had 11 men on the pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I want to see next season. Can we replicate that win? Can we get a 2-0 win when they have 11 men on the pitch? So that rivals don't say, oh, United beat Spurs because they had one man off. Like that's what we need to do. Like when you beat Spurs or a team last season, next season you go and beat them with more confidence because you know the weakness, you know where to attack them, and you know that there are good side players there. So next season, let's go and beat Spurs with 11 men.
Yep.
Let's make it a statement win. But I think this game, in terms of there's not much hunger in United, even with after we have scored 1-0. When Man City sees a team going down to 10
We
men,
took it
you
too
know how
easy. We took it too easy.
no, like when Man City sees a team going 10 men, you know how hungry Man City is to slaughter them. It's not that. It's not
Or
that.
even that Southampton game where you won 9-0. There was no hunger since that game. Remember, we won 9-0 against Southampton. They had 10 men.
Yeah. I mean, that's the
There's
kind of
no
beating.
hunger.
That's the
And
kind
I
of
feel
beatings
like,
you need to hand out.
yeah, like against City, we could have beaten City 7-0. We could have beaten Arsenal 5-3, 5-2. These games, these players know we could have had bigger GD than now. There's not much hunger in them. They're not hungry enough to take their chances. They're not hungry enough to finish their chances. It's like Sesko, how many headers have you missed? How many uh, shots have you missed? Sesko, we bought you for around 80 million or something like that, and you cannot be missing chances like a 40 million striker. There's a reason why we spent more money on you,
Mm.
so that you don't miss those chances. Like, what's the difference between having you there and having and our team last season? Because our team last season will have missed those chances in the goal. Ajaxi will have missed those chances in goal. So why is Sesko missing chances like Zaxi will have missed? That's the thing, and we need to have that killer mentality. When a team goes 10 men, let's kill them off. Let's
Facts.
kill the game off
Facts,
at
bro.
halftime.
Facts.
Huh?
Everton at home as well. One of those games. You know what I mean? Shit game, man.
Yeah, it was a shit game because United doesn't have that killing mentality. We
Bro,
get
even against
confident. We get
bro.
confident. We get too comfortable, and
Yeah.
and we just say, "Oh, now we have possession." This is why teams say that when United has possession, they doesn't know what to do with possession.
Kyle,
Yeah,
remember that Chelsea game where we had so many chances to beat them? Chelsea at Old Trafford. They had 10 men inside 3 minutes of the game. Remember that? Robert
yeah,
Sanchez got Robert Sanchez got sent off, and then they went to 10 men. They took Cole Palmer off. We had so many chances we missed. We have to take the. We have to be taking our chances, man. That could have
That's
been
it. That's what killed us. That's what killed us last season.
goal difference, and this is what Kyle was saying about the killer mentality. We don't have that, bro. And I hear you 100%, bro. Bruno's also United's second quickest player to reach 200 goal involvements 5 years ago when I was 6 in 309-ish games, 19-ish games. Insanity. I'm not stat much in, but that's impressive. It is 100% impressive.
Yeah, but
He
also
also
about
yeah.
Michael's comment as well. About Michael's comment. Yes, you cannot score every chance you get, but the chances were missing. The chances Sesko is missing. If you are more aggressive, if you are more intense, you will have scored those ones. Let's be honest.
I hear you, bro, 100%. Anyways, 1 second. Let's go to the West Ham game. West Ham away.
Okay.
Kyle, I'll start with you first since you just joined. How are you feeling about this game, man?
I'm not confident about this game. We haven't beaten West Ham away since 2021. If you know, you
Same,
know.
same about Spurs. To be fair, we said the same thing about Tottenham.
Who?
We said the same thing about Tottenham at home.
Yeah. No, actually, I said for Tottenham, I said we haven't beaten them away and home since 2020, since 2022, and we haven't beaten a team that Nuno has coached since on the road since 2023.
And guess who we had up front that game? The last time we beat West Ham away.
It was who?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, and plus it's our 5 games, it's our 5th game. If we win, we get 5 back-to-back wins, and I know West Ham will be wanting, because West Ham has been playing good football, except from the Chelsea loss. I thought Chelsea lost, they just bottled it, but apart from that, West Ham has been on good form. If they had kept their composure in the second half against Chelsea, they would have beaten Chelsea 2-0. That's at the 10, they had one man being sent off, but they could have beaten Chelsea. And now West Ham could be heading to hosting United with a 5-game unbeaten streak. And now they have like what, a 3-game and like what, a 1-game unbeaten streak. But they've been playing well. They've won all the 4 games and lost only once. That was the Chelsea game. They bottled a win there. So that tells us how hungry West Ham is. Because they know the last time they played a big 6 side, they beat Chelsea, they beat Tottenham, and they'll be wanting to beat United. And last time out, they did draw to us as well.
1-1 at home. Yes.
Yeah, we drew to them 1-1 at home. So the West Ham, I know United fans are saying are confident of beating West Ham, but we know how United is. We take it one game at a time, and we should not overhype this team after a win, so that we can tell them that the next game is a must-win still. And with the games that Aston Villa is playing, Aston Villa, Chelsea, we have to beat West Ham. If we beat West Ham and Aston Villa goes to lose to or drops point against Brighton, we are third place. We are third place. That's how much the game means to us. If we drop points, we could drop to 6 anytime soon. We are always a loss away from dropping positions. So we cannot go to West Ham, go to London and be cocky. We have to go to London and beat West Ham and travel home with a win. That's what I want to see. Go to West Ham, take your chances, defend those goals, and play well, good football against West Ham.
Yeah.
Let's go to West Ham and end another bad streak that we have against a small team.
Yep.
Yeah. And also another thing you didn't know is Michael Carrick is returning back home.
Yeah.
He played against Tottenham last time. He's going to play against West Ham now.
No. He's from the academy.
Yeah, he's a
So
Western. He's a Western.
No,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is
Okay.
that he played against his old club Tottenham, and he's now playing against his old club West Ham too.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So for him, it's also an emotional return. Can he beat his past twice in a row?
He's been there though, many times already though, Kyle. He's been back to West Ham many times already.
No, but not as a coach, right?
No, not as a
As,
coach. Maybe no,
uh,
maybe for Middlesbrough. I think I don't know. I'll have to bring it up, but maybe I don't know. I don't recall. But go on, bro.
let me check.
No
Has he
worries.
been? Yeah, so I think it's an emotional return for him because I don't think he has been. Because when did he become Middlesbrough's manager? Yeah, because the last time Middlesbrough plays against West Ham was 2017. That was in the Premier League.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Carrick
so
was.
I don't think Carrick has returned to London Stadium as a manager before. So it's an
Okay.
emotional return. Like yes, you have played against West Ham as a player, but there's a difference between turning back to your former club as a player and returning back to your former club as a manager to play against them. Yeah, so it is so this game is a must win as well. Zaxi is fully fit. I see Zaxi getting more minutes in this game, and he is the only one returning back from injury so far. I
Mm.
think the elite is meant to come back, if I'm not wrong. The elite and
No, he's
Mount
not.
is meant to come back for
He's not back.
Everton's game. He's meant to be back for Everton's game.
Who Delict?
Yeah.
I don't see it. I'm
Oh.
hearing echo. I'm hearing echo. I don't know whose end
Hmm?
it is. I don't know whose end it is. I'm hearing an echo on my end.
Is it my end?
Can you mute yourself and see? Am I still echoing? Oh no, I'm not. Okay, I think it's your end, Kyle. Just
Is it my end?
it's your end, bro. I think just now.
How comes?
I don't know, bro. I just heard myself not echoing, but it's all good now. I don't think I can hear myself now. Just continue, bro.
Oh,
Okay.
So I think it's an emotional return for him. But anyway, let go get the win. Let go play good football, and West Ham is 18th place. They've been playing poor football this season. There's no reason why we cannot travel to London and beat West Ham. Because last time we traveled to London, we collected 3 points. Now let's go to West Ham and collect 3 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Ray, over to you. What are your thoughts on the West Ham game, man?
I mean, this. I mean, I did say Tottenham is a test, but this is even a bigger test because West Ham is fighting relegation, and they have picked their form up. You know, they've played, and the football they played is better because I think they won 2-0 last game, and they've been playing very well. And we've gone to Nuno's places and lost. And yeah, this is a massive test for us because we're now facing dogfight teams. You know what I mean? And we're not playing at home. If we were playing at home, I would have thought, yeah. But going away to West Ham, when you play the dogfighting team, and Nuno, we've not beaten a Nuno team away. He's beaten us with Forest, he's beaten us with Wolves. There will be no fear. And we have to somehow survive the attack that West Ham is going to come onto us because they're going to come and try and score. And then they've got the home crowd as well. So this is a massive test because when you're fighting dog fighting teams that are fighting relegation, they're always up their intensity 100% more. So this game is not about flashing and it's not about We need solid defensive play and good counter attacking to win this game because West Ham is going to be up for it because they as I said, they need points to stay up. So if we're going to drop any points, this would be the game I thought we would be doing it, because I just think that we've not yet proven ourselves against dogfighted teams. If we come up with a win, I was okay. Yeah, that is a very good confidence boosting, more than beating Arsenal and City, because these are the teams that United in the past has always slipped up against. And if we come out with 3 points, it's a turning of the corner to say that we can go to teams that are dogfighting and fight with them and come out with points, not just a draw or whatever. Come out with 3 points, and that's what I'm looking to see. You know what I mean? Because as I said, yes, beating Spurs, beating City, beating Arsenal, Chelsea, yeah, they're good, but you're going to be up with them because we've got the quality to match them. But when we play West Ham, especially away from Old Trafford, this is where we need to show ourselves, because this is the way it's going to be really hard, because they'll be fighting for every ball. They'll be blocking our shots. They'll be fighting for every single thing for 90 minutes till the end. And that's where we need to go there with a mindset. Okay, we're in a fight with them, and we need to get the 3 points. If we go there thinking, it's West Ham and they're 18 and
Can't underestimate
they're going to get us. Huh?
We've struggled with West Ham over the years. We can't underestimate them. We've struggled away.
Exactly. We can't go there with any nonchalant behavior, thinking casual on the ball, thinking, it's just West Ham. They will be at us because they're fighting relegation. They don't want to go down. And Nuno doesn't want to go down. And Nuno's beaten us with Wolves. He's beaten us with Nottingham Forest. So he's not going to be like, this is a free hit at United. He's going to be thinking, I want to be the first man to beat Carrick. So we have to go there with a very good mindset. If the first 20 minutes I see us doing stupidness, I'm worried. I'm really worried. If we go there and I see 45 minutes of us doing something great, pushing them back, scoring some goals, yes, I think we'll get 3 points. But if I see us start to, do what we always seem to do against these teams, West Ham can get points off us in that game. And that's my thoughts. Yeah.
I think we need to get the first goal. They're going to play a low block. I think it's going to be another low block team. I think West Ham will go for it. But then again, this is why I'm saying that Tottenham didn't go for it when they were losing. And now West Ham will be a bit different. It's going to be a tough away game, man. We've struggled to win against West Ham over the years. But listen, sometimes you can't always win. But this time, it's a must-win. It's a must-win game this time.
Yes, because it's a tougher test.
If you guys know, you know. We've now won 4 games in a row. We need 1 more game. If you guys,
if you know, you know, yeah.
If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. But it's a tougher game because it's a. Listen, if it wasn't if West Ham wasn't being in a relegation zone, I would have backed us to be 100% over them. But it's a tougher game because of where West Ham is, because they want points. They need points. Well, we need points too, but they really need points. So they'll be looking at this game thinking, if I get points off of United, I'm safe. I'm gonna because I think they're in the relegation zone. I think they were 3 points behind.
They're 18th.
They're 18th. So you see what I'm saying? So they're fighting. They're fighting, mate. So we need to fight. We need to go there with that attitude of we're gonna fight toe to toe with you as well.
I mean, which players are we looking at that's dangerous for us? I mean,
Bowen, Somerville. Wan-Bissaka is dangerous, and Wan-Bissaka will want to prove himself against us. And then we got, I think I've called Bowen. Yeah, I think they called Bowen. I don't know the squad very well there, but I know that we've got at least three players there that will look to come at us. Because Somerville is informed, by the way, he scored. And Bowen scored, I think. So, yeah, we've got to be.
Form that Somerville has been on has been good form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys notice Cardiff play at least 2 different ways in 4 games. Arsenal aggravate them, beat City, press, force mistakes, and break. Spurs break the low block. Fulham was trying more possession. I think Fulham was also break the low block because they started off as a low block. Now West Ham will be a low block one as well. It's going to be a tough one.
And physical as well.
Yeah, but I think also West Ham, they have physical, pacey wingers.
Yeah.
I think the way you want to break down West Ham is by controlling the center of the park.
Yes.
Once you control the center of the park, you have West Ham on hold.
Yes. That's what we need to do.
Because let's be honest, Adama Traore is a physical, pacey winger.
It's always
he's a beast. Oh yeah, the Torre. Yeah, I forgot they got Torre. So yeah, this is why I say this is going to be our biggest test because of the physicality and pace of what West Ham possess.
This is also Bowen as well.
Exactly. So this is where our midfield is going to actually be tested the most because it's like West Ham is going to come with that, and they're playing at home and they're fighting. So it's going to be a test. It's going to be a real test for us. And if we pass that test, I say we get top 4 easy because that's a test where, and Everton as well is another big test because. But if we beat West Ham, it will give us the confidence to go into the Everton game and beat them because we'll be like, we went to West Ham and we got 3 points. Oh, what's going to be a tough game? And if we blow West Ham away, I would say, well, okay, we really are in something here.
Adama's only better than Somerville. It scares me, but we can force a red card on Adama. He's a lot of pent-up anger. We'll see.
I don't know, but Bowen is good, man. And Bowen will be, because he wants to be in the England squad, so he's going to be relishing this game, I think.
So does Luke Shaw, Manu, and Maguire as well, to be fair. So,
well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, that's what I say. It's a test. I know United fans thinking that will. I've heard some United. Sorry,
who could get a red card is Todibo. Todibo has had a red card, one red card in the last 5 games.
Yeah.
If you can piss him off, West Ham can go to 10 men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
So that's all that comment about the red card. But I doubt Adama Traore is someone to get a red card.
He don't get red cards. He's big and strong, but he don't really get sent off.
Yeah. If you want to get somebody send off like somebody like Todibo. Send off their center backs, like we did against Tottenham. But also,
so they have to cut out attacker.
Let's not head to London playing dirty to send our opposition's play off.
Yeah. Agreed. You guys want anything more before you want to go line up? Excuse me. Line up now, or you want to say anything?
Yeah, let's go line up.
Yeah.
I've got to go.
I think we'll keep the same lineup, to be honest. Why fix if it ain't broke? We don't have a game.
I think there'll be some changes.
Master, are we waiting for Dallo still?
Yeah.
No, I think we'll keep Dallo.
Really? Ray's finally on the Dallo train. Nah.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm like this, and then like I'm deep down. I'm still like this.
Oh, okay.
With Dallo, I'm not on his train yet.
That's fair. But yeah, no, I keep everything the same. Maybe I would. Yeah, I still keep everything the same. So I would do.
Well, I mean, we don't really have any options, isn't it? So I don't, unless he wants to try Xerxes in there. But I don't really see. He has to keep it the same. I don't really see we haven't really got like. I mean, you wouldn't put Agate in this game, would you? You wouldn't start Agate, so
I wouldn't dare.
Unless you want some sort of, but we do have a physical midfield that we can start. So yeah, I think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to be a quick lineup thing because I can't see much change unless someone's injured. Can't see much changes unless he wants to start with Sesko and drop. But I don't even then. I don't see him doing that. So
Kyle, what are you saying?
can't see it.
Yeah, I'll say keep it the same. I don't, like you said, if it's not broken, why fix it? So, yeah, keep it the same. We just
Yep,
finish our chances. We defend well, and just make sure that we're not beaten on the wings. That's all.
that's it. And if Dilo and Shaw can continue the good form, I think we could get a win out of there. But yeah, that's why I said I wouldn't change the lineup because we haven't got a surprise. I don't think Shea Lacey's playing.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna play. No, highly doubt it.
So we don't have a surprise. So
I think he's back in the academy now. I think Shea Lacey.
there you go. So we don't have anybody.
What a hat trick apparently the other day.
That's it. So and he's a good player, but they're not rushing him. So
yeah,
the same lineup for me.
All right.
Because we've got Mason, we've got Mount on the bench, isn't it? Or is he injured?
Maybe I don't know. I don't think so.
But we've got Zirks on the bench.
Xerxes, Sesko off the bench.
Yeah. So yeah, just keep it the same.
Yeah, he did. He's hitting the ground running now. Anyways, guys, that's it. Score predictions, or do you want to not give score?
Score predictions for me, I will say a 2-1 for United.
Do you know what's funny? I said on the last show with Kyle, I wanted to say 2-0, but I was worried we wouldn't keep a clean sheet. We actually ended up winning 2-0. My head says 2-2. My heart says 2-1 United. I'm going to go with 2-1 United. I'll go with my heart. I'll say 2-1 United. Kyle, what are you saying?
My head says 1-1, but I'll go for 1-0 United. Tight win.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a tight win. It's going to be a tight win.
1-0 last game as well, right?
Oh?
Said 1-0 last time as well, right?
Yeah. I keep my predictions pretty much tight.
Okay. Fair enough. But anyways, guys, we are going to wrap it up here. Ray and Kyle, subscribe to Ray's channel. Ray's Instagram is this is Ray's Instagram. It's also in the description of the video, so just search it up if you want to, or just go have a look. Kyle's link is in the description of the video. He's getting ever so closer to 1K subs, guys. Go follow him and go subscribe to him. Subscribe here. We're 5 subs to 550, 55 subs to 600. So guys, want to get to 600 by the end of by mid-March if possible, guys. So come on, subscribe, hit the like button. Let's leave 15 likes minimum, people. Minimum 15 likes. Hit the like button.
Yep.
Hit the like button. Subscribe and share and leave a comment as well. I'll get to your comments. Ray and I do have to go. I think Kyle as well. So, guys, I will see you guys very, very soon. Tonight for the Premier League show. I'll be back live tonight, and for the NBA show as well. Be back later for that too. So 2 shows tonight, and I'll do the NFL season review show when I can really get my mood back into the game because my Patriots lost the Super Bowl.
You got dominated, man. I watched the game. Yeah. I stayed up. That's why I'm a bit druggy. I watched the game and settled. They dominated defense, man. They bashed around and yeah.
It is what it is. But anyways, guys, big up for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. Ineos out, Glazers out. Come on,
Ineos out all time.
Better be. All right, guys. Take care. See you guys.
Big up.